I have that basically one of the most important things here, and this is for life in general, but especially with the productivity. We talked about essentialism a little while back, and it talks about prioritization, about how it's not like priority originally meant one thing. And more or less, it's not a real priority if you wouldn't sacrifice something for it. So in this case, before you try to read a book or listen to some sort of episode that's like in some, maybe you listen to the new episodes because they're new, but before you're like, I'm going to go listen to resources or find resources on this specific problem, you need to pick that problem and make it your priority problem. So for example, right now, I'm working on a series of sequential 30-day challenges that I'm using to help balance my goals in a way that's working really well for me, but wouldn't be necessary for somebody else. Okay. But I'm also trying to cook more. One of those has priority, and that's the 30-day goals. I have 100%ed that for the entire last one and so far in the current one. But I'm also trying to cook more. So what happens if I'm running out of time at the end of the day and I have to pick? I know which one to say no to. I'll make a peanut butter sandwich or go buy something.
Okay.
So if you don't pick a very specific problem to work on and you're trying to do everything at once, you're going to burn out. You're going to explode. If I say, tomorrow, every one of you listeners should wake up at 6 a.m., write your morning pages, work out, make a healthy vegan breakfast from scratch. I want you to go for a walk, meditate for 5 minutes, take a cold shower.
6 hours, actually.
Oh, yeah, 6 hours. Take a cold shower. Make a nice paleo lunch. Now it's paleo. I don't care. And then what I'm going to want you to do is write down your 3 most important things for the day. Make time blocks. Start doing Pomodoro sessions. And then I want you to have a wind down ritual. Have fun with all your friends and family. And drink green tea instead of coffee. No caffeine too late in the day, though. And you're going to make dinner. Now you're going to meditate again. You're going to turn off all your electronics, wear orange glasses, go to bed, write what you're going to do tomorrow, sleep, and start again. You can't do that tomorrow. And if you do that tomorrow, you can't do it for too long. You're going to hate everything.
The most productive person in the world.
You're going to spend all day, every day for the next however long that happens, just like regretting everything as you have to force every single move.
You know, the funny thing is, like, I think that we have mentioned almost all of those as good things to do at some point.
They are good things to do.
But that whole daily schedule you just spitballed, like, didn't include very much actual deep work time.
No. No, it also didn't include any fun. So if you want to play games, read books, build Lego dinosaurs, too bad. It looks like you're just doing a bunch of stuff that sounded really smart on the internet and nothing else that's actually substantial. Whereas if you were to pick any one of those things and they were the solution to your one problem, that could be useful. If you pick that one thing to focus on, and then you just, the other ones they're not important right now. You can solve one problem at a time.
So how do you pick the problem, or how do you pick the interest? Because this is something I dealt with as a student. I'm like, I know I'm supposed to prioritize one thing, but I really don't know how to choose it.
Yeah, so if it's a problem, it would be useful if this problem was kind of a bottleneck or something that would open up a solution to a lot of other problems.
Okay.
So say you're low on energy, and you're not that confident, but also you wanted to work out. If you work out, you might solve the other 2 problems. If you pick one problem that will make you better and in a better position later to solve the other problems, then that's probably a good place to start. If you have to pick an interest, you can do what I'm doing, which is I have several things. So I am doing the sequential 30-day challenges where for this month, essentially, I'm going to focus on reading Spanish every day. And do a 30-day challenge, make sure I'm doing it, make progress in one thing. And then in the next month, I'll do another one.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if I don't do that, I might start to feel somewhere during that 30 days, oh no, I'm never going to make any progress in French or Japanese. I'm not doing it. I've only been working on Spanish.
Yeah.
It's planned. I'll get to them later.
Okay.